So in today's video, we're going to talk about this masterclass that Westcott is putting on with me and 3 other photographers, Brad Deel, who I just kind of did that for, Jaison Sterling, and Matt Hernandez. And so we're all going to be up in Ohio at Westcott headquarters in June. I've got it up here. We're going to be there June 10th from 11 a.m. to 4:30. So it's going to be a webinar. And I'm going to go more into that in just a second, but I do want to acknowledge the fact that this channel, over the past, 2 weeks, we crossed 20,000 subscribers. And I started this, about 5 years ago when everything kind of shut down there for a little bit. And this was just a creative exercise for me to have something to do, to start a project, end a project at that period of time. And I just never, I think I had 100 and something subscribers at the time, and I just never thought that it might, it didn't occur to me that it could grow to 20,000 subscribers or more. And I know that's nothing crazy for a YouTube channel, but considering, where I started this and just everything, that I've gained from doing this YouTube channel, and the fact that it's been so rewarding for me to get on here and share my knowledge of photography, showing behind the scenes from the various photo shoots that I get to go on, and then my thoughts on different types of gear that I use, and then just the stuff that I just had no idea what would come from starting making these videos, like the Pro Light mods and a lot of other things that just came about from interacting with you and the comments down below and everything else that has come from this. I like speaking now at photo conferences, just crazy stuff like that. And then it brings me to what I'm talking about today with this Westcott seminar, with the Pro Light mods and joining my business partnership with Westcott, and then getting to know other photographers that are out there, from putting out my videos, creating these products, just going to these conferences, meeting people. This profession can be pretty isolating depending on where you're located and how the world of photography kind of is. And so having this flip side through YouTube and through all of you that watch these videos has just been far more rewarding than I could have ever imagined. So I just want to kind of get that out there and say thank you to everyone that's hit that subscribe button over the past 5 years and joined along on this journey. And I'm hoping that there are more years to come and more stuff that we can kind of meet with on YouTube and talk about what we all love, which is photography. So in that theme there, Westcott is bringing the 4 of us up. Like I said, up in June, we're going to put on this webinar. It started out, I believe there were a handful of in-person tickets. Those sold really quick, which is pretty humbling. But then we are going to be recording a webinar. So it's going to be a live webinar, and it's going to run from 11 to 4:30 on June 10th. And so the 4 of us are going to each present different topics, and then there will be a Q&A at the end of that. So those of you in the webinar, I believe, will be able to pitch your questions and get those answered, hopefully, during the broadcast. And I want to invite you to drop questions down here if some pop in your heads and something you might want to know from me or the other 3 guys, because what I'm hoping I can do is record some behind the scenes up there. Maybe text some of the questions that y'all might drop down below, interact with the guys. If I'm being honest, that for me is the real exciting part, just to hang out with those 3 other guys along with all the crew at Westcott. It's just another opportunity that's really come from this YouTube channel, which I just can't, it just blows my mind if I try to get my head around it. Interact leave questions down below if you want to, and hopefully that'll help guide me to create some more content in the future. But let me run through. I got my laptop down here so I can see, and I will show this on the screen too. Brad's going to talk about building a sports photography business, I mean, what a topic there. And he's going to share his experiences about how he goes about growing an audience, attracting clients, and using social media to gain opportunities with big time brands like he's been able to do. All these guys are on YouTube in different forums, so check out. I'm going to link all those guys down below, as well as this conference. But so Brad's going to start things off with how he goes about building his business. Then Jaison with Rocktown Media, he is going to discuss mastering today's high school sports media days. That buzz term there, but if any of you have seen his work, followed his work, you know that he's kind of set the trend with all this crazy stuff that he likes to do on these media day shoots. And so learning directly from him in this block of time is going to be something that's really cool. And then I'm going to talk about, I think I'm third to go, I'm going to talk about kind of what I've done in the past, and that's marketing myself toward your bigger brands, your teams and stuff like that, and where I've been able to kind of have success, what I've done in the past, and then try to help y'all out for the ones of you that want to do some maybe higher level type work, maybe for brands and ads and that type of thing. So I'm going to walk through kind of how I feel like you can develop your own style, set yourself apart maybe from other photographers and all that good stuff. And then I believe the last block is going to be with Matt Hernandez, and he's going to do some shutter drag techniques. I had a video, something I guess similar that I just put out with the flash photo shoot that we did in here. But I'm going to be really interested to see how Matt pulls this off. And that's the thing, I just feel like the more we can learn from each other, I think it helps us all out, including you all on the other end that can join this webinar. And also the webinar too is going to be recorded, so if you can't be there on the live event, you will have access, unlimited access through a link, so you can watch it as many times as you want. You can kind of save it as like a reference material for yourself, so you can revisit. I just think it's going to be just a great source of information and covering 4 different topics. So I feel like there should be something in this for everyone. And I think it's $100 until April 15th, and then it might jump up to like $120. So there's an early bird going on right now. So jump onto it. One last thing, I want to make this video as quick as possible. One last thing I do want to say, because I hit that 20K mark, I opened up some merch down below. I've had 2 or 3 of you in the past ask me about getting these hats like this here, and they are available now down below. So I've got the hats, the Pro Light Mod hoodie. You can see it's stitched actually in the front. Hopefully you can see that. And then on the back, I've got the logo, some of the logo work for the Pro Light Mods on that nice hoodie. And then finally, for those of us who like to use the booms, I've just put together a fun little t-shirt, Boom Life, that it's kind of maybe a little inside joke for those of us who like to employ booms on our shoots. And we reap the benefits from using those, and just something kind of fun that I thought that I would put out there for those of us kind of in that little group. Once again, visit those 4 guys. I'm going to link them all down below, and check out the link that I'll have for this webinar. And hopefully I will see y'all in June on the webinar. And for those lucky few who are going to be in person, I'm looking forward to seeing y'all as well. So until the next video, y'all stay safe and healthy out there, and I will see you in the next one.